let's say South Africa, for example. Let's say South Africa was a first world country and Ireland had some problems, war or anything, and Irish refugees came to South Africa to seek asylum, and South Africa gave them like housing for free, and then those Irish people are gonna say South Africa is a racist nation because one person did one bad thing. How would
Zakaria,
you
do
go
you know
about
One
the
that?
history
person.
of even
One
South Africa
person.
with Ireland? Young
One
man, you need
person.
to go to a library. In South Africa, the Boer leader in the 70s says, our people, the Boers, came from Dutch, Holland, from England and from Ireland, and we set up our white colony. Even some of the Irish left Ireland and went over to South Africa and became a part of the Boer nation that set up apartheid. Can you learn a little bit of history without talking off the top of your head? That
I really
hypothesis,
think
again, you're talking a nonsense hypothesis. You're basing racism. For racism to be justified, a person must express some sense of gratitude. Are you crazy?
I really
No,
find
no,
it
I
disingenuous.
would
No,
never
excuse me,
justify.
Fakaria, excuse me. I really
Go
find it
ahead, yeah.
disingenuous that you're saying one person in history made all of apartheid happen. One person. What?
No,
Just
it's
one
not one
person
person
made it
in
all
history, but
happen.
it's one person in the case that you're speaking about.
No,
The
it's not one person. It was a
oh,
whole shit ton of people and generations of people and systemic racism that made it happen. It was
so
literally white supremacy that made it happen.
so it's not one person who insulted that kid.
What are you talking? Do you think one person insulting a kid started apartheid in South Africa? How disingenuous can you be at this point?
No, we're talking
Listen,
about the case that
How
Astral,
happened in those
disingenuous
projects.
can you
Zakaria,
be? How disingenuous can you
Zakaria
be?
espouses I believe, he might not know it, but it's talked about in circles that as a black, you hear them talk it a lot in England and America. As a BLK person and a person of color, you ought to be grateful for YT people to help you and give you all that comfort. So you must not complain about racism around you. It's a YT ideology and he's expressing it very
It is.
gently, but it's in other circles very forcefully.
And I wanted to ask what he thinks that we are meant to be grateful for. That is what I wanted to ask.
We're meant to be grateful because we're able to live safely or remotely safely. Just because we're influence, because we get
Remotely
influence, we feel
safely.
safe. That's what we have to be grateful for, apparently. Apparently, we need to
Wait,
be grateful
remotely
because we're
safely for
treated
what?
similarly.
I'm white. I'm white. And we don't get to live safely under white
We don't.
supremacy.
Well,
We
me,
don't.
I'm safe. I live in Nigeria.
We literally do not get to live safely under white supremacy.
I think if there is one thing that myself as a North African I'm grateful for is that Ireland is housing some other North Africans for free.
I'm sorry.
Zakaria, I asked you specifically, what should we be grateful for? That's the island is housing people.
Ireland is housing asylum seekers for free. That's one thing we
Zakaria.
should be
So
grateful
my
for.
tax
Zakaria, you
dollars,
should be grateful for
my
France.
tax
You
dollars
should be
go to pay to
grateful
house
for
people for
France, shouldn't
free.
you?